All right, anyway, Patrick Hoban posted a tweet on the internet saying this average South American player is better than the average European player. Truth! Duck! This is just like prime rage bait, right? Like, what is there to say here? Bro, average yugioh player is an average yugioh player. They're irrespective of where they are and what they do, and you know, like I don't understand like what the point of this post is. Like it's clearly just I'm gonna say something very, you know, not provable, very vibes based and subjective, and I'm just gonna put my phone in my ass on vibrate and then just see what the hell happens in 12 hours when I check the notifications again, right? The point of the tweet is that it's true. Like, here's like one actual logical reason as to why I could maybe see that this could have actually some truth to it. This is gonna sound crazy, right? But what you'll find is that people who attend YCSs are better than the average people you will find at locals.
Brazil.
This is because everything is everything is computer, by the way. Everything is politics. I know, crazy. But socioeconomic factors are very much at play here. Latin Americans generally don't have the disposable income like other countries in the G7, Europe, North America, to be able to afford Yu-Gi-Oh cards because of how expensive they are. So the people that do go to events in South America, the people that can actually afford the travel, the costs associated with being economically invested in Yu-Gi-Oh, naturally are going to be people who are more well off or dedicate significant portions of their disposable income towards that hobby. So if you're willing to dedicate more towards a certain thing, like a hobby, those resources are more scarce than the average European's resources, just because of the economic factors at play here. So people in South America are more invested, or people in Latin American YCSs are more invested to go to events. I don't know, again, like, there's no way to really measure this. There's no way to, like, actually, like, prove or disprove this. But theoretically, you could argue that this might be true. The average European going to a YCS in Germany is definitely significantly easier to do for the average European on an average European income than it would be for a Latin American to go to, you know, YCS Rio or something, because Latin America is huge and very, you know, expensive to travel between, just because how massive the landmass is between all the different regions and countries there. So I guess, like, that is, you know, some logic behind it, potentially. Other than that, I think he's just baiting and he's just trying to make everyone angry. I've never won a YCS in South America, therefore this must be true. Exactly. Josh, how many European YCS wins do you have? It's less than the number of South American ones you've got. So that's true. Latin America is just built differently. Christian Urena is a great example, right? That guy never seems to do well in North America, but he does really well in South America. Wait, hold on. Doesn't that disprove the theory? Wait, maybe that disproves that. Why does Urena always do well in South America, but not in North America, comparatively? I don't know. Anyway, so let's just get a big, amazing, healthy, back and forth, non-violent discussion and argument in the comment section about whether or not Europeans are worse than Latin Americans. Brazil mentioned.